This exercise that we're going to do is for core stabilization, and it's called the hover or the plank. To set up for this exercise, we actually want to begin with our knees about hip distance apart and with our bodies all the way down onto the floor. To begin, we want to align the elbow directly underneath the shoulders and tuck the toes at the very base of the body. From here, we want to draw the belly in, set the shoulder blades, and lift up through the backside so that the tailbone is approximately the same height as the rib cage. Once we're in this position, we actually want to look straight down in front of the knuckles so that we can maintain good cervical spinal alignment. To progress this exercise, continue to tuck the toes under and then drive through the heels of the feet in order to lift the knees. Now this is really meant to be a full body core-based exercise. So we do want to think about pushing into the heels, engaging the thighs as though we're lifting them off of our kneecaps, squeezing the backside, drawing the belly in, pressing into our forearms to set the shoulders, and to lift the chest just slightly forward. We'd like to hold this exercise for any length of time between 15 seconds up to a minute. Our exercise to build core strength is going to be our back extension movement done on a stability ball. So as we set up for this exercise, we're going to take our stability ball close to a wall. As sometimes I find in the beginning, especially if this is a new exercise, it's a little bit easier to set up with the feet resting against a stable surface. Once you become more comfortable with this exercise, you're welcome to draw your feet away from the wall, and that'll engage a little bit more core activation. We're going to start by setting the stability ball up just underneath our hips. We want to have our legs nice and long and the glutes activated. We're going to bring our hands either across the chest or, if you prefer, behind the head, allowing our body to come into full flexion, coming right over the ball. And then we're going to squeeze through the backside and contract through the back muscles as we lift and come back down. As we do this exercise, we want to maintain our shoulder blades set position, right? Keeping our spine long as we extend and making sure that we contract through the backside. We do want to avoid any sort of hyperextension of the back, right? And just think about keeping our spine long. Our tempo of movement, we're going to extend up for 2 counts, hold for 1, and come down slowly for 4 counts. So it's up for 1, 2, hold for 1, down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And that's our back extension exercise on the stability ball. This next exercise is to help us develop core power. It's called the power skater. And we're going to use just some tubing and our body weight. So we're going to begin by stepping on the tubing, placing it underneath the left foot, stacking the handles on top of one another, holding them towards the heart, thinking about setting the shoulder blades, drawing the chest up while we bring the shoulder blades back and down, drawing the elbows out to the side. Our weight is here on the left foot, and we're going to begin by stepping out to the right foot and stepping back like a lunge. So what we want to do here is load the leg and explode back. Load and explode. Once we're comfortable with that movement, we're going to start to add a rotation through the torso. Now it's important here that the hips remain facing forward. We're going to rotate around the waistline, leading with the ribs. The elbows are going to continue to stay wide and the shoulder blades set. Once we're comfortable with the movement, we're going to move with a more explosive intensity, moving quickly and with explosive energy. That's called the power skater.